Jeopardy! Exec hints at a new live pro-level spin-off. Jeopardy! Season 39 kicked off on Monday, September 12th, as Ken Jennings took charge as the permanent host. However, he will also be hosting the Tournament of Champions slated to premiere on October 31st. The upcoming spin-off will have 21 returning contestants that will compete in several stages for the grand prize. However, it seems like the show's executives are thinking of something bigger in an effort to expand Jeopardy! Universe. Michael Davis shares plans for a new Jeopardy! Master spin-off. In a recent interview, Michael Davis, the executive producer of the game show, revealed that he wishes to take things to the next level with the Tournament of Champions. He explained that the makers wish to create a next-level Master League that won't be a part of the existing tournament. Not just that, but to increase the stakes, he also revealed that the possible new iteration will be telecast live. Describing the potential for the new spin-off, he said, "What we really need to develop is the pro-level version of the game. It seemed ridiculous to me that we have this sport where every single year we take all of our best players, we take our LeBrons and our Dwyans, and we switch them all out." However, he did acknowledge that this potential spin-off does make most of his staff nervous, given that they are fiddling with the concept of taking things live. Jeopardy! Has introduced some major changes this year. Recently, Jeopardy! Has brought in some major changes to the show. This is the first time they started the Second Chance tournament. The series invites promising contestants from the previous seasons of the show that didn't get a chance to win. Moreover, the show has started publishing in-depth statistics and news via their podcast Inside Jeopardy! As per New York Times, the game show also created a Hall of Fame in order to honor the notable figures associated with Jeopardy! Now, fans can also watch edited highlights of each episode on the show's official social handles. However, the major spin-off isn't the only idea the execs are fiddling around with. This includes a possibility for spin-off for sports, pop culture trivia, tournament for librarians. Michael Davis was initially a temporary replacement for Mike Richards. Davis is popular for creating the American variant of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire that premiered in 1999. He was introduced as the executive producer for Jeopardy! After Mike Richards made offensive comments on a podcast, causing him to resign from his position. Although Davis's leadership, just like Ken Jennings and Mayim Bialik's hosting stint, was temporary at the start, it eventually turned out to be a permanent gig for the three of them. What do you think of this possible live Jeopardy! Spin-off? Share your thoughts in the comments. The iconic game show Jeopardy! May be on the verge of its most daring evolution yet. In a recent interview, executive producer Michael Davis dropped a tantalizing clue that a new Jeopardy! Spin-off could be in the works, one aimed at elite players and broadcast live. While Davis stopped short of confirming the project, his comments set off a flurry of speculation across fan forums and trivia communities. "We're looking at expanding the universe," Davis said cryptically. "Something live, high stakes, and geared toward the very best of the best." This hint aligns with Jeopardy's recent strategy of leaning into its hardcore trivia fanbase. Over the past few years, we've seen the rise of the Jeopardy! Masters Tournament, the Second Chance competition, and the reintroduction of the Tournament of Champions. But a live, pro-level spin-off? That would be uncharted territory. What could a pro-level Jeopardy! Look like? Imagine a high-octane event with the top-tier players we've come to know: James Holzhauer, Amy Schneider, Masha Roach, and Matt Amodio, facing off in a real-time, perhaps even streamed format. The adrenaline of a live broadcast could add unpredictable flair to the notoriously cerebral game. Would it follow a league-style structure? Feature weekly matches with commentary and audience interaction? The possibilities are endless and intriguing. Live broadcasting would bring unique challenges to a show that thrives on precision and polish. But it could also inject new energy into the format, appealing to younger, digital-savvy viewers who crave real-time engagement. It might even introduce a new kind of Jeopardy! Star players who are not only